From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Robin Chan with today's voice briefing. It's Thursday, August 3rd, 2023.
This is Neeraj Warikoo of the Detroit Free Press with some news about the demolition of a historic building in Detroit. Asian American advocates are concerned about the recent demolition of a building in Detroit that used to be a center for the city's former Chinatown area. Last week, the Detroit City Council voted unanimously to ask Olympia Entertainment, the Ilitch family's real estate firm, to halt demolition of the building on Cass Avenue, a move supported by Asian American activists. But the city of Detroit said the council had no jurisdiction in this case. And on Saturday morning, Olympia razed a 140-year-old building that used to house the Chinese Merchants Association and other Asian American groups. It was in that building 40 years ago where activists gathered to discuss the anti-Asian killing of Vincent Chin, a case that drew national attention and sparked Asian American activism. Today, there's almost no trace of Chinatown in the area. On Monday, Asian American activists gathered at the site of the demolished building to mourn, but also to ask the Ilitches to meet with them to discuss the future of the site. They're concerned that it will be made into another parking lot. Arthur Parker, a leader with Central United Methodist Church in Detroit, asked, "Is there space for the Asian American community in Detroit?" This fall, there will be a museum exhibit in Detroit on the city's Chinatown neighborhoods that advocates hope will rekindle an interest in them and possibly reviving the neighborhood. For more information on this story, visit freep.com.
From web editor Tanya Wilt. The Mega Millions jackpot continues to race past $1 billion after no one matched all the winning numbers drawn Tuesday. The jackpot is now estimated at $1.25 billion for the next drawing Friday, according to the Mega Millions website. The cash option amounts to $625.3 million. The jackpot was last won April 18th on a ticket sold in New York and is now the fourth largest jackpot in the game's history. Here's what you need to know before the next Mega Millions drawing. The next Mega Millions drawing is Friday, August 4th. Drawings are held at 11 p.m. every Tuesday and Friday. In Michigan, in-store and online ticket sales are available until 10:45 p.m. on the night of the draw. Mega Millions costs $2 to play. For more on this story, including where to find the winning Mega Millions numbers and what happens if you win the jackpot, you can search for Tanya Wilt's article, Mega Millions Jackpot Reaches $1.25 Billion for Next Drawing August 4th, on Freep.com.
I'm Andrew Burkle with the Free Press Sports Department, and after hearing starting pitcher Eduardo Rodriguez speak on Wednesday, Tigers fans can perhaps breathe a little easier. As you may have heard by now, Tuesday was the trade deadline for Major League Baseball, meaning the last day you can get anything back for players with expiring contracts. Things got off to a routine start for the Tigers when they traded starting pitcher Michael Lorenzen to the Phillies for a 20-year-old highly rated infield prospect. But things got messy for the Tigers when they attempted to send Rodriguez to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Rodriguez invoked his no-trade clause, meaning this offseason he can opt out of his deal and the Tigers could lose him for nothing. When you have someone as good as Erod, that's the last thing that you want. But when the lefty starter spoke with the media on Wednesday after his solid six-inning, two-run performance, he gave fans hope that he may not just be walking out the door after all. Rodriguez has said time and time again he really likes being in Detroit, but what was he supposed to say? He knew a trade was possible, and why kill team chemistry? But after Rodriguez turned down a chance to compete for a World Series with the Dodgers, his words carry a little more weight. And after pitching on Wednesday, Rodriguez said he is going to be here for a long time. He continued by saying he hadn't made up his mind for what to do with his opt-out clause, but said, "If I had a magic ball and could tell you what's going to happen in the future, I would probably tell you right away, I'd love to stay here." Now, is that concrete? No, but it's definitely better than what the Tigers fans thought they had on Tuesday, and that was nothing.
Find more from the Detroit Free Press by visiting Freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Thanks for listening, and you'll hear more from us tomorrow.